We're taking another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and today we're going to shine a spotlight on five-star quarterback Dylan Raiola, who signed with the Nebraska Cornhuskers. We're going to look at his highlights. We're going to look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. But before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now. We're looking at these 2024 recruits, these freshmen, before we start the college football season, so you get a good idea of how these players look like, how they play the game, and what they're going to be doing when they start making plays for your team. Click that button. Stop missing out. We're going to start off with this 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes, you will get there. He's a 5-star prospect. Number 2 in the class among quarterbacks. Number 3 in the composite. Top 10 in the rankings. 21st overall in the composite. 6'3", 230. We're signed with Nebraska. We saw 28 offers, which means college football, the market wanted him. Played in the Polynesian Bowl. Was in the Elite 11 finals. He's comped to Matthew Stafford. That's interesting to note. NFL caliber arm and an imposing frame that has what it takes to be a centerpiece of an offense. Owns one of the best, if not the best, deep balls in the cycle. The 2024 recruiting class can hit all sectors of field. Moves better than expected for somebody his size. So you got good size to adjust athleticism. Will frequently buy himself some extra time in the pocket. Baseball-like angles, so we can change our arm angles when needed. Probably throw off platform a little bit. Fluid motion, as we're seeing here. Can generate tons of velocity. Can change the speeds of his throws. Good in the pocket. Blue chip passer. That's what they're saying here. So we're looking at a guy with a strong arm. Almost a 90-mile-an-hour fastball as a freshman. So this dude's got velocity. He's got arm strength. His dad played for Nebraska. His uncle, Wisconsin. His sister, TCU. We're enrolled with Nebraska, decommitted from Georgia. Prior to that, we decommitted from Ohio State. 2,800 yards, 34 touchdowns in 2023. So we had some production there. Looking at his on-3 player profile here, he's ranked as the 4th best quarterback in their rankings, 3rd in the industry rankings, number 1 with ESPN, number 1 with Rivals. He was considered the number 1 overall quarterback about 2 years ago or so, maybe a little longer. Maybe ESPN and Rivals did not update. Sometimes they're a little bit slow to react. Rivals has him as the 2nd best prospect in the class. ESPN 11, on 371, 24/7 Sports at 7. Georgia, USC, Ohio State, Texas, top-tier programs. We're after him. Let's take a look at the tape, see what he's working with here on the field. You got a lot. 10 minutes of tape. There's that deep ball, though. Woo, right out in front of the wide receiver, looking solid there. Play action. Rolling out a bit. Right out front of the wide receiver. Did not lose stride. Good frame. You can see that. Steps up. Gets the ball. Oh, that's nice. That was risky, but nice. I mean, it wasn't risky. No one was there, but like you had to make a quick decision on that. Pretty deep ball. Pretty deep ball. Nebraska needed a prospect like this. Look at that. Right in front of him, too. Not back here. Not like over here. Overextended. But what? That was solid. Steps up. Looking good. I would like to see it extend a little bit more on the cut. That way I could see how the wide receiver was able to get the yak. Like he's cutting off on those. That's nothing against Raiola, though. Good placement. He's got good deep ball placement. Out in front of him. Not losing much speed trying to catch that ball. Out in front of him. You noticing that? Look at that. Let's see where that ball goes. Solid by the sideline. He's tough in the pocket. Uh-oh. We're moving. We glided to the left there to get away. Pump fake. Did you notice that? We don't see many pump fakes at the high school level. Out in front of him. Contested. Look at that one. Ooh. His highlight tape's pretty good. His highlight tape's a highlight tape. He's got a big time arm. On the rollout, hitting him. Steps up there. See that? Towards sideline-ish, to where the DB was away from that. Off platform a little bit. Still gets it. Had a guy in his face. Took it. Steps up. Off platform to throw that. Got it. Back-footed it. Still got it. Clean pocket. Kept mechanics. Got it there. Guys in his face. Doesn't matter. Slung it downfield with accuracy. Good deep ball. Steps up. We're rolling. Now we're rolling. We're seeing the speed here. So we can get yards on the go. I think this is the third time I went over his tape with you guys. And I think I'm the most impressed now. Holds tall in the pocket there. If you saw that. He's thick. Moving as well. I can see why they comp him to Matthew Stafford, but I want to account for that mobility. That arm, though. That arm, though. That's a moonball with a laser behind it. Side angle, right? Is that what I saw? If the arm was blurry on that one. Downfield, placement. I see that. Downfield. The ball's in front of the wide receiver where they can get yards after the catch. Right in there in that little window. And took a hit there. Ball's coming. Behind him a bit, but he took that hit. Still got him down there. Made the conversion, I believe. They cut it so quick. In front of him, you see that? To the sideline, to where if you miss, you're going to miss out of bounds. Spin. I get it. I get it. He went down. Here's the next one. Good toss. That one's pitch and catch. Pitch and catch look like pitch and catch. Downfield, towards sideline, looking solid. Off back foot look. There we go. Oh, that one was off the back foot. Here we go again. Steps up, steps up. Whips it out. There we go. Right in that little pocket of players. Steps back. Rolls out, feels the pressure. Not rolls out, but slips out, slides out, whatever. Stands there. Ooh, a little too far in front, but we okay. We got it there. Sees it. We're moving. Kept his eyes downfield. A lot of other quarterbacks would have ran it there. Which he probably could have scored if he ran it. But the thing is, his eyes are downfield while he's on the move. That is a big indicator for that. And with your eyes downfield while you're on the move, you just see the guys are getting open. Those guys are working back to you. Oh, did you see that? Is that getting in there? I can't tell. I didn't get the finish of the play. Oh, my goodness. Nice catch. Back, steps up, feels it. Oh, see, he keeps his eyes downfield. He thought about it. Or he was freezing somebody. We're rolling. Guy sliding off of him. He moves well for his size. He's not a statue back there. There he is. Moves up in the pocket, makes the throw. Downfield. He wanted that. He was staring that one down. Ball was okay. Could have been out in front of the wide receiver more. Moving well in the pocket. Getting it out. Play action. He's doing good. Fits it in the tight windows downfield. Nice spin. Hitting the sideline. Ball's hanging out low, though, when he's running. Needs to tighten that up. You get that stripped out. Look at that deep ball coming out. I don't know if that was completed because you cut it out. Touchdown. Going through reads. I see that. Went through a progression. Hits his wide receiver high. Good spot to where the DB can't get there. Nice throw. He's got command back there. You see him navigating his wide receivers. Pointing it out. Calm. Very calm quarterback. Nebraska's got a good one. Nebraska needed this. Kyle McCord was going to go to Nebraska, and then he's like, let's see what happens. I'm going to make the flip. Kyle McCord transferred out, went to Syracuse. Saw him immediately. Kyle McCord saw this and was like, I can't compete with this. I've been starting for Ohio State. I can't compete with this. Think about in those terms. Kyle McCord's like, I can't compete with this. Well, they probably didn't tell him about him or something. I don't know. I don't know the whole story, and they're not going to tell you the story. Kyle McCord didn't want to compete with this. That is the bottom line. Which Kyle McCord's Kyle McCord. But still. He's a freshman. Coming out of high school. Tell you everything you want to know. He whipped the ball around. He's got an arm on him. To 9. Got space. Gets the ball out quick. And you look at the release is good. Release is good. You can tell he used to play baseball. Pressure doesn't bother him. I like that. I like we're seeing a lot of throws with pressure. Sometimes you don't have that with the quarterback highlights. Because not only the quarterback's good, but the offensive line's good. Or it's only like 5 minutes of highlights. And you're only seeing the good plays. They're showing you everything. They're showing you everything. Like every game's got highlights. He's doing something every... Look at that. Look at that. He's saying, I don't have anything to hide. This came out like not too long ago. He's saying, I don't have anything to hide. I'm going to show you it all. That's really what he's saying with his tape. I don't have nothing to hide here. I'm not doctoring it up with my best clips. I'm going to show you all my clips. All my key moments from all my games. You decide. But all my key moments are huge. I got highlights on highlights. It's because I'm good. That's what he's doing here. They had to cut it quick because they got so many. Look at that. It's getting smashed again. Gets it downfield. And it had to be shorts. It had to be shorts because look where those defenders were at. It had to be placed there. So another key play, a key move by Dylan Raiola. Dylan Raiola has tons of upside, as he should, as a 5-star quarterback prospect here. Strong arm. His arm is nasty. He can fit it downfield with accuracy. Puts it in the basket of the wide receiver. 40, 50, 60 yards downfield to where that wide receiver can get you yards after the catch. On top of that, he's got some ability. He's strong in the pocket. He's not fazed by it. He'll just go off platform, adjust his throwing angle, whatever he needs to do to get the job done. He's accurate around the sideline too. Places the ball where the DBs are not at. He's very aggressive. He can get you yards on the ground. I don't really see any red flags here. He's got tremendous size, a good frame. He's going to Nebraska. He should get opportunity early. He should. Caused Kyle McCord to transfer, which I thought was funny at the time because Kyle McCord signed and he left right when this news dropped. And no one's going to say it, but Kyle McCord did not want to compete with that. What we just saw, Kyle McCord did not want to compete with. He knew he can't beat that. Starting for Ohio State, hitting the portal, going to Nebraska, and it's like, went to Syracuse instead. That's what that tells me. They can say whatever they want in the articles, in the interviews. That's what that tells me. And that gives me a good grip if I'm a Nebraska Cornhusker fan, because you guys got a good freshman coming up with elite upside. Let me know what you think in comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Catch you on next video.